And welcome to Lansdowne Road Live. Yes, as you heard Ger Canning saying, it really is a lovely day here. Northern Ireland playing in white today, of course, as the visiting team, and the Republic of Ireland will be in green. The 8th meeting of the sides since the first back in 1978, and it really is all set up for the Republic of Ireland with those victories already in the European Championship. They can go joint top of the table to virtually assure themselves of passage to the finals in England. Alan McDonald resuming in the Northern Ireland lineup after suspension, introducing his team to the dignitaries who are led by the president of the FAI, Mr. Louis Kilcoyne. Northern Ireland team, which shows 4 changes from the side that did battle in Belfast. Of course, Paul Key has been dropped, the goalkeeper. Gary Fleming, the right back, is injured, so Darren Patterson, who came on as a substitute that night, comes in there. Alan McDonald resumes in the heart of the defence, pushing Stephen Morrow into midfield at the expense of Michael O'Neill, and Philip Gray is left out to accommodate a 4-man midfield in front of Colin Hill, who comes in front of the back 4 for his first international since 1992. Andy Townsend awaiting his moment. The referee here today is in fact Mario van der Ende, a Dutchman who refereed Ireland against Italy in the World Cup in New Jersey. And Andy Townsend captaining the side for the 22nd time, making his 52nd appearance. All smiles from the Wolverhampton Wanderers striker David Kelly. Indeed, all smiles all the way along the line. Niall Quinn, Phil Babb, and John Sheridan, Roy Keane, and on the end, Paul McGrath, who equals the old record that Liam Brady set as being the most caps player for the Republic of Ireland, 72 caps. He equals that today. Packie Bonner, of course, is the most capped Republic of Ireland international. 78 times he has played. Others in the presentation party, the president of the Irish Football Association in Belfast, Billy Walker, and Bernard Allen, Minister of Sport. Now, are on the beat. Held aloft in the centre circle, and I don't think there's much doubt that the atmosphere we have today is totally different to the atmosphere that we had on that fateful night when the English visited last month. David Kelly in for his 18th international cap, starting a competitive match for the very first time. A scorer of 7 goals for the Republic of Ireland. And this season, of course, he has found the net with regularity for Wolverhampton. 17. Began his career with 4 goals in 2 matches, and along with Niall Quinn forms a strike force that has scored 19 international goals. Niall Quinn shaking off a tummy bug to be fit to claim his place. And there is the Republic of Ireland lineup, just the one change from the side that played at Belfast. John Aldridge of the free header doesn't even get a place on the substitutes bench today. David Kelly wears that number 8 shirt. Otherwise, it's the team that won 4-0 in Belfast. And that's how they'll play, with Kelly and Quinn the spearheads, Babb and McGrath the spine of the defence, Townsend and Sheridan in the middle, and Roy Keane in the right of midfield where he did such damage at Windsor Park. Northern Ireland with a few changes, as we were saying. Fettis in goal for Key, Patterson at right back for the injured Fleming, McDonald back at centre half, Steve Morrow will operate in front of the back 4. Iain Dowie will be the lone striker, though he can expect support from Michael Hughes raiding up the left wing. But expect Hill, number 10, Colin Hill, playing his first international since 1992, believe it or not, in front of the back 4. Keith Gillespie, scorer of that stunning goal we saw back in Vienna in the autumn when Northern Ireland won by 2-1. And there's the goalkeeper, Alan Fettis, Northern Ireland's netminder. 5 internationals he's played. He's never kept a clean sheet. He's conceded 9 goals in those 5 matches, 4 defeats and a draw. Thoughts of Ray Tracy as we're about to get underway?
Well, my first thought, George, has got to be that this is a game where we've got to have patience. Because of the way the Northern Ireland have set their squad out, they're playing with 3 centre-backs, a holding guy in the middle of the park, that's Morrow. And I think we've got to sit back with patience until the break happens. I also think because they're only playing one front man, that it's up to Paul McGrath or Phil Babb, who are both very comfortable on the ball, to break forward a few yards and become, at times, an extra midfield player, which in turn should allow our midfield players to play further forward. It's patience, I think, is the keynote.
Well, we're all set. The Dutch referee blows the whistle, and away we go. Republic of Ireland against Northern Ireland in European Championship Group 6. And it's Gary Kelly knocking it forward over the head of Nigel Worthington, the most experienced player in the Northern Ireland team, making his 54th appearance today at the age of 33. Of course, they're both Leeds United teammates at the moment. There's Dowie knocking it on. Sheridan back to give a bit of space. And Alan Kelly send it out of play. And a throw into Northern Ireland. Pitch is beautiful. Scarcely a breeze. Bright, crisp spring afternoon. Worthington's throw. Dowie against him, McGrath, and that's deemed to be a foul by Paul McGrath. And the boys in white from Belfast and beyond get their free kick, the first free kick of the match. Now Alan McDonald has gone forward. Dowie's in there too. Darren Patterson up from full back. His assist for Dowie's goal, the second at Wolverhampton for Crystal Palace last Wednesday, that cancelled out David Kelly's equaliser. The 2 Palace men are in there. And there's the little flick from McDonald, but the misunderstanding of what was intended means a goal kick to the Republic of Ireland.
I think the early confrontation here between Niall Quinn and Alan McDonald would be important. I think Niall has got to impose his ability in the air on McDonald.
There's the goal kick. And this is the first aerial duel, and it's won, in fact, by Steve Morrow. Dowie. Back it goes to Darren Patterson. Knocked forward for Dowie. Babb is the covering player. And he's shepherded it out. It's a goal kick. As Iain Dowie has been successful since his move to Crystal Palace. And of course he's now in the FA Cup semi-final. The date with Manchester United on April the 9th. Won by McDonald decisively, then it's McGrath. On by Staunton. Niall Quinn. The challenge was by McDonald, and that's a free kick. And the card is out. Well, he missed the last match through suspension, and he's in the book after 2 minutes. Foul on Niall Quinn.
That in effect there, Alan McDonald has committed a very silly mistake by giving that free kick away. He's now got 88 minutes and he's standing on a red card. It's limited his tackling ability, that's for sure.
Well, he got the card and the Republic got the free kick, and it's curled in by Staunton. Up goes McGrath, but it's headed away by Gerry Taggart. Comes to Keane. Gary Kelly outside. He loves to do this, but he doesn't love to do that. Loves to get up that touchline, and it was a most fruitful avenue of approach in Belfast. Both Kelly and Keane combining well on that occasion.
I think Jack has done his homework, and I think they will be trying to get in and expose Nigel Worthington, who is coming to the end of what's been a good career. But I do feel that if anybody across the back is suspect, it could be Worthington, and with our pace we could make them pay for it.
It's Fettis' goal kick, one in the air by McGrath, and he pushed Iain Dowie. There's going to be no nonsense with this referee. Alan McDonald felt hard done by, so too did Paul McGrath. Dowie's on the 18-yard line. McDonald again has gone forward. Gerry Taggart is up there too on the far side, being marked by Phil Babb. Jim Magilton. The offside flag goes up. Taggart went too far forward. And the Dutch linesman, Mr. Vervoort, indicates the offside against Taggart. The ball was played now, and Taggart was indeed offside. Aim for Quinn, won by Patterson, and again a whistle. Well, it would be a shame if the overzealous use of the whistle was going to turn this into a procession of free kicks. McDonald with the free kick. That's cut out by Babb. Quinn got there, and now it's Staunton. Ahead is Kelly. Through the middle goes Keane. Kelly trying to get the cross in, but what he gets is the corner.
That was a very intelligent run by David Kelly. He was about to run offside, realised, and checked his stride to give him that extra yard, so that he did pick the ball up in space. Good intelligence.
And the first corner of the match is to the Republic of Ireland. And there's the Quinn-McDonald confrontation about to take place yet again. Curled in by Irwin, headed away by Dowie. Sheridan knocking it wide for Staunton. Irwin again. In towards Quinn. Fettis is out, and that catch will do the Hull City keeper's confidence and power of good. 24-year-old goalkeeper, just 6 times in the Northern Ireland team. Irwin hoisting it across. Fettis proving equal to the challenge. As he is the number 2 goalkeeper for Northern Ireland. It's Tommy Wright's goalkeeping jersey that he's filling, really. But he's been injured for some time. Babb. It's Taggart against Quinn. Spent rather a long time on it. Back it goes to Fettis. And that was Sheridan. Keane had deserted his wide right post. Hughes. And Worthington. Morrow against Sheridan. But here's Townsend. Quinn against McDonald. And the Queen's Park Rangers defender defending stoutly, resolutely, getting it away. Keane. Support here from Kelly. Blocked by Morrow. Dowie. And that's a foul by Paul McGrath, who, given the performance of the referee so far, must be sailing quite close to a yellow card himself. Twice he's been pulled up in behind Dowie. I think that was a foul, all right. The free kick to Northern Ireland. Now Nigel Worthington. It's aimed towards Dowie. And he got there, but Gillespie got sucked in a little there. Irwin able to get it away to Staunton. Quinn against Patterson. Support here from Sheridan. Quinn again. And on goes Staunton. Staunton with the little cross towards Kelly. Headed away by Gerry Taggart, and a throw to the Republic of Ireland. Taggart does the organising. Staunton has the ball. And a big cross, and at the back it's Keane, and Kelly was there, but it was a handball and a yellow card it'll be for David Kelly for punching the ball into the net.
He can't argue that decision there. That was the first time we flowed forward. We 3 or 4 passes up the left-hand side, a very quick throw in, and a good cross here from Steve Staunton. Look at Roy Keane's position coming around the back. Super header. Unfortunately, you're not allowed to handle it nowadays. Good build-up by Ireland there. Good move.
Fettis takes the goal kick. McGrath sends it back. It's Colin Hill, Gillespie, Magilton. Gillespie against Irwin. Former teammates at Old Trafford. Before Andy Cole made the move. And Gillespie went off to Newcastle. That's Darren Patterson, the 25-year-old Crystal Palace defender. Away by Irwin. Magilton. Dowie. Fouled by Babb. Just caught his heels. And it's given Northern Ireland a free kick in a good position. You making this, Ray?
I think both our centre halves, every tackle they've made so far, I think the referee has given a free kick against them. To me, it wasn't. It didn't look a free kick.
But here's the free kick for Northern Ireland. Michael Hughes, Patterson in the wall with McDonald. Morrow with his foot on the ball. Hughes, the nearest to it apart from the Arsenal man. They're claiming it's not 10 yards away. And now, trying to spread confusion. Hughes shoots, deflected, and it's passed for a corner. I think Eddie Townsend not particularly happy with the quality of that referee decision that led to the free kick. And there's how the corner came about. Staunton minding the near post. So here's the corner, struck from Hughes to Dowie. And Kelly sees it over the bar.
Iain Dowie's done very well in the air so far. He's won most of the stuff that he's gone for, and he's causing a few problems for Paul McGrath at the moment. How much of that is created by the referee's decisions, I'm not so sure. You'll see it's a good leap here.
Kelly
fortunately way over the bar.
Well, by this stage in Belfast in November, it was Northern Ireland 0, Republic of Ireland 2. But here at Lansdowne Road, we're still 0-0. With David Kelly winning the free kick. And there has been an awful lot of whistles so far. Gerry Kelly. Forward for David Kelly. And here's Quinn. But the white shirts back in numbers. Then Gillespie to clear it. Gerry Kelly up. Worthington. And then Hughes. It's out of Kelly. It's Northern Ireland's throw. Very different proposition. Certainly Brian Hamilton's caution, his harsh words for his players, and his team selection have done the job so far. There's a lot more steel about Northern Ireland, certainly in this early stage of the game. But I'm not happy with all this whistle.
You can see the look of frustration on Paul McGrath's face there. I don't think he's gone for a ball yet without a free kick being given against him. And as we all know, Paul McGrath is a very, very honest player and attacks the ball very honestly. Yeah, this referee is certainly overdoing it at the moment.
Well, I think it's happening to both sides, to be fair, but
sure.
For me, it's a bit much. Anyway, here's Worthington. McGrath with Keane. And it's away for a throw to Northern Ireland. Two men going for the same ball, which is not usual. In went Irwin, and now it's Staunton. David Kelly up the line. Hill's gone back to crack him. Keane's making ground up the right. Still David Kelly. Quinn had been back defending, now joins the attack, and it's played to Gerry Kelly. And Kelly to hang one up towards Quinn. Quinn the knockdown, here's Sheridan. Back again for Quinn. Towards David Kelly. Support at the back from Roy Keane. Keane's cross cleared away by McDonald. Throw to the Republic of Ireland. Good attack from the depths of defence to build that up. And here's Keane again. Blocked by Worthington, that's a corner.
You can't give enough credit to David Kelly there. When he received that ball, he was against 5 defenders, but he held it up long enough, not only to spread the play, but also to allow our midfielders get into forward positions. The art of a good target man.
Staunton to take the corner. McGrath just seemed to lose his footing at the crucial moment. Then it's Sheridan to try and knock it back, but has lost out to Hughes. Now it's Gerry Kelly. Staunton. Magilton was there, but it's come back from Sheridan to Gerry Kelly, and that's too much for Staunton, and it's a goal kick. We expected it would be rather different to the rather straightforward victory in Windsor Park, and certainly it's shaping up that way. There's a young man who knows all about the last match in Lansdowne Road. The blonde head belongs to James Eager from Kilcool, and his dad, Seamus, here in Lansdowne Road on a happier day. Townsend. Sheridan. for goodness sake. I mean, this is becoming ridiculous from a World Cup referee. Clear case of a possibility of playing advantage, and he blows the whistle. Ball is out for a throw to the Republic of Ireland. Denis Irwin. For Kelly. And McDonald penalised. I think fair case of blowing the whistle on that occasion. Arms all over him. Republic of Ireland free kick. And here's Staunton. Didn't get the right trajectory on it, but it's rebounded from Gillespie to Townsend. Then David Kelly, cleared away by Taggart. Now Babb. Seeking Quinn. Taggart the winner. In goes McGrath. And the free kick's been awarded for the high feet of, I think it was Gerry Taggart who challenged McGrath. Indirect free kick.
You'll see here he's actually pulling out of Paul McGrath.
That actually was the second incident. It wasn't Taggart's challenge at all, but it was the second incident that caused the free kick. That's how it looks from behind Alan Fettis' goal. Now it's an indirect free kick, don't forget. And the complaints about the distance of the wall. Staunton could fairly tank him from this kind of range. So can Denis Irwin, who scored his only international goal in similar circumstances. It's set up for Staunton. Blocked by Morrow. And now it's McGrath, who not for the first time has found his footing hard to hold. Keane rather, round Nigel Worthington. And the challenge came in from Michael Hughes. Once more a corner. This was lovely play by Roy Keane. Totally deceived Nigel Worthington. Here's the corner, and there's Fettis again to take. Well, he's been the busier goalkeeper so far, and he's handled competently. On by Dowie. It's Phil Babb. Now Patterson. Losing out to Staunton. McDonald covering back. No option but to clear his lines, and in so doing has put it out. First time we've heard the Lansdún roar in all its glory in the course of this match. Played up the line by Kelly for Staunton. The offside flag was up against Stephen Staunton. Well, the linesman gave offside. The referee's given a free kick. Staunton cleared away by Patterson. Now Kelly. Blocked by Morrow. Michael Hughes skipping round Keane. And then losing his footing. Michael Hughes currently on loan from Strasbourg with West Ham United. Nice little flick on by Kenna. Quinn, Townsend, who's been quite quiet so far. McGrath and Babb. Too long.
I think so far the Northern Ireland team have been very disciplined. He's put Steve Morrow to do a man-marking job on John Sheridan, and he's doing it quite well. He's starting to send John Sheridan a lot deeper than perhaps he should be playing, and he's leaving Colin Hill sitting just in front of the back four there.
Here's Sheridan. There's a push. It's a free kick to Northern Ireland. Difficult afternoon so far for John Sheridan. Babb. That's Morrow. And Alan Kelly out of his goal to claim it.
Okay, you can see there, Stephen Morrow's allowing the ball to go past him just to get tight to John Sheridan. And that's one of the major factors in the game at the present moment. We rely on John Sheridan to open the play for us, and he's having a lot of difficulty doing that.
And that's Jim Magilton making it awkward for Denis Irwin, and it's Gillespie now. Townsend promptly from the slip. Now here's Sheridan. Morrow was the first man to him. They'd let him go because Northern Ireland were on the attack. And now it's with Roy Keane. Gary Kelly sprinting up the right. Keane cutting inside Worthington. Still it's Keane. And that was deflected off Kelly. I think rather took the sting out of it. Yes, they're testing Nigel Worthington. That was Worthington that came off, in fact. Meanwhile, Fettis has sent it all the way down the pitch. It's Quinn. And this is Worthington. A lot of misplaced passing at the moment. And you bear in mind what's riding on this. Virtually Northern Ireland's future in this European Championship. Possible, almost guarantee of qualification for the Republic should they win it. It's not surprising that the game is not of significant quality so far. As victory for the Republic this afternoon would put them level with Portugal on 4 wins, and Northern Ireland would be cast seriously adrift with only Austria left to challenge the two in front, Portugal and the Republic of Ireland, for the qualifying places. Hill. And that state of affairs acknowledged by Brian Hamilton, who realizes that this is make or break day. Stopping for Dowie. It was McGrath who won it. Gillespie up. It's Irwin away. Now Quinn. Gillespie in on Staunton. Offside is the call. Reaching the midway point of the first half. Not really a serious effort on goal from either side so far. Off Staunton's head. Taggart there ahead of Quinn. That's McGrath. Staunton coming in, beavering away. Back to Townsend, on to David Kelly. Staunton's through the middle with Niall Quinn. Kelly bringing Irwin into it. Irwin for Townsend. It's cut out by Gillespie. And back for Patterson. Dowie. And Patterson. Poor ball, but it's broken from Morrow. And now Gillespie. Dowie to chase. Babb's gone with him. Babb has pace, but Dowie got there first. Handball. I find that a bit harsh too. Fell on the ball.
I'm amazed that there isn't an English referee refereeing this game, because A would know all the players out there. There's the incident there. Oh, I thought the ball just rolled up against his hand. But an English referee would know all these players and probably allow the game to flow a lot more than it has been, which I think would be very much in our favour. The scratchier, the bittier the game is, the more it suits Northern Ireland, because they would be hoping on a free kick round the goal or a deflection. That is possibly their best chance of scoring, where we're relying on building up moves. And the referee hasn't helped at all.
Gerry Kelly. Townsend. Denis Irwin. And Staunton. Plenty of lovely movement about the Republic of Ireland play. Here's Townsend. Kelly. Oh, just cleared away by Michael Hughes. Babb read that better than Dowie. It's Gary Kelly. It's another decent-looking Republic of Ireland build-up. Worthington advised to knock it away. He's done that, and away it's gone for a throw.
I think this is the stage of the game where we've got to show that patience. We've got to show our passing ability. We've got to show our better movement off the ball. And it'll come. It'll work for us.
That was Taggart. Magilton. McGrath beating Dowie. Magilton there ahead of Sheridan. Now it's Gillespie. Nice little turn. Well tackled Denis Irwin. Sheridan and Darren Patterson together. Patterson coming off the better. Magilton. Dowie's offside. Good challenge that by Denis Irwin. Just when it seemed that there might be something on for Keith Gillespie. Irwin read the situation superbly, judged it to perfection. Meanwhile, David Kelly in the corner. Cleared by McDonald. Republic of Ireland throw. Another free kick. It's a good position for the Republic. Staunton and Irwin. Of course, the big men are in there. Denis Irwin, headed away by Patterson. Sheridan for Staunton. Up the line for Townsend. Worthington with him, inside for Irwin. And cleared away by Morrow.
Very unlucky there for Denis Irwin. He made a tremendous run forward. He got on the blind side of Gillespie and unfortunately just got nicked at the end.
Irwin again. It's Phil Babb. Keane. Challenge came in from Colin Hill. Republic of Ireland throw. Phil Babb seeking Quinn's head. Now Staunton. Wide for Townsend. Facing in Patterson.
Paul McGrath spent the last 3 minutes on the edge or in their penalty area, which just goes to show the commitment that we've got of going forward.
David Kelly. Phil Babb. Nicely down Morrow. Taking on Hughes. That's McGrath off Magilton. Townsend up to win it. Cleared by Worthington, not very successfully. And a free kick awarded against David Kelly. Well, at least in the spirit of the occasion, Gerry Taggart can smile about it. No more committed competitor than the Barnsley centre half.
You'll see two players there going for the ball. That's all they say. They're falling over each other. I'm not so sure that was a free kick at all.
Mr. Whistle at it again. Babb. It's Dowie. Challenge was by Babb. Forward again by Colin Hill, but too long. Republic of Ireland goal kick. Lonely old job Iain Dowie's got this afternoon, but then the name of the game for Northern Ireland, I should think, first principle, don't get beaten. Steve Morrow. It's Gary Kelly. Straight to Colin Hill. He wouldn't be renowned as a distributor of the ball. Possession given away. Colin Hill, Leicester City, won his 6 caps before today as a Sheffield United player. Been around a bit. McDonald appeared to be holding Quinn. Now it's Kenna. Gary, that is, forward for his namesake David. Worthington in the way. This has come straight to McGrath. And there's an indication of just how much it's containment that Northern Ireland are engaged in. Oh, misjudged by McDonald. Kelly. Hill with the head. And Hughes away again. Gillespie. Magilton. Holding off Sheridan. And now Morrow. And Worthington in space. From Michael Hughes. Kelly defending. Did well. Back again by Worthington. Kelly again defending well. Keane and Worthington. Free kick against Nigel Worthington. Game goes on. Irwin. Sheridan. Townsend has beaten the offside. And found Staunton. Staunton's cross. Keane going up. Worthington with an important header away. Michael Hughes completed the job. Sheridan to send it back. Gary Kelly. Irwin. And this is Patterson. And another poor ball. Possession given away. Most of the game being played in the Northern Ireland half of the field, but then a rare mistake by Sheridan, sent forward by Gary Kelly, and ending up as a goal kick. John Sheridan is the axis around which so much revolves for the Republic of Ireland, but as we've been saying, the man-marking job that Steve Morrow was doing on him is making it very difficult for him. And that's the Northern Ireland management team of Bryan Hamilton, and if you recognise the other, he's the scorer of the North's first goal against the Republic in the 1-1 draw in Belfast, the very first series of matches. Gerry Armstrong, now Bryan Hamilton's assistant. Kelly. Touched David Kelly on the way out. It's a Northern Ireland throw. Now, safety in numbers on the Republic of Ireland. Bench Jack Charlton with his Morris Setters, his assistant, and the three trusted lieutenants, Mick Byrne, Morris Price and Charlie O'Leary. It's out. Northern throw.
I think the worst thing that could happen to us now is that we start to get frustrated and start applying route one, because I think even in the half hour we've played, every time we've strung a few passes together, we've looked dangerous. We've got players into the penalty area, and there's a danger that we could go too long too soon. There's no need for that yet.
Dowie for Morrow. Magilton. Support coming from Worthington. Looking for Dowie, headed away by Babb. And now Staunton. And that's gone out off Patterson. It's a throw to the Republic. Patterson won it. Now it's Gillespie. Patterson again. Seeking Magilton. It's Denis Irwin. David Kelly. Staunton. Quinn holding off McDonald. Kelly. And McDonald went in on it. And the free kick. He's already on a yellow card, Alan McDonald. I would have seen more venom in that challenge than there was in the one that earned him the yellow card earlier on. There, very late.
I think had that been the first one, he would have got a yellow card, but I think the referee decided to close a blind eye to it.
Townsend, Sheridan, Irwin and Staunton. Free kick against Darren Patterson. Still awaiting that first goal at Lansdowne Road. Staunton will take the free kick. Paul McGrath's up there, so too Niall Quinn. Quinn with a little header down. McGrath had fallen over. It's Gerry Kelly to send it back. Quinn, nice turn. McGrath on for Kelly. David Kelly! Oh, we've only got a little pace on that.
Unlucky for David Kelly there. He only barely made contact with the ball. Tremendous header there from Niall Quinn. Not cleared properly. And when it's not back in, it falls to... Good turn there. Now it falls to David Kelly. First touch went just slightly away from him.
Reveling in this. First call up for a competitive game. It's Keane. Obstructed by Morrow. Free kick has been taken. It's Keane. Gerry Kelly. Hung up there again for Niall Quinn. Patterson made the contact. Then it's Gillespie. Cleared in hope. Straight to McGrath. And there's Iain Dowie having to run around all on his own. That's the shape of the Northern Ireland team today. It's Patterson, Magilton, Dowie, Gillespie. There's nobody really forward. Challenged by Denis Irwin again. Having a very good game at left back. Staunton deceiving Patterson. Slid through too far for Sheridan. The idea was sound. The execution not quite so.
Very good run from John Sheridan in opposition, reminiscent of the goal he scored against Northern Ireland up in Windsor.
Dowie, Gillespie. On goes Magilton. It's McGrath there. Then Irwin. Sliced off his foot. Northern Ireland throw. Townsend, and our poor sound man has taken the full force of that. Mick Woods, who's manning the microphone on the far side, was in the wrong place at the right time, and poor fella will know all about that. Kelly. And the foul by Gerry Taggart on David Kelly. And Mick Byrne called into action for the first time in this match, and sadly it's one of our own who requires his assistance. Game goes on. And Townsend put behind by McDonald. Error by Taggart. Corner kick results. And take it quickly. Townsend for Staunton. Fettis out. Oh, he's missed it. McGrath. But a free kick was awarded for the challenge. Fettis okay.
This was a good cross from Steve Staunton. The keeper had to decide what he was going to do. I think the final pass there from Andy Townsend, when he got to the byline, left a little bit to be desired. The front players need a better service than that.
Staunton. He's cross looking for Keane. Come to Sheridan. And that's Magilton getting it away. And now Gillespie. Babb doing well, picking out Staunton. Back defending Colin Hill. Now it's Morrow. And that's gone out for the throw, and you'll have seen in the background Mick Woods is back in action. Mick Byrne's smelling salts doing their trick.
He'll remember this game, that's for sure.
Dowie. Just over 5 minutes to the break. Irwin's throw. Quinn was fouled by Hill. Niall Quinn alongside Hill. Paul McGrath's gone up. And here's Staunton. And that came off Magilton's arm. The referee deemed it not to be a handball. Sheridan. Staunton. Sheridan once more. McGrath. Clearance by Hughes. Sheridan back there to intercept it. Irwin. Off goes Kelly. Patterson makes the challenge. Throw into the Republic. He's had a torrid afternoon, Darren Patterson. They've really tested him up that right Irish left, Republic of Ireland left. Staunton with the cross. Come shot. Come goal kick.
George, I've been a little bit disappointed in Steve Staunton's delivery today. I think I can remember him having about 4 or 5 crosses blocked by players, whereas he's renowned for this famous left foot of his. I'd expect him to up it a little bit and deliver the ball better.
Dowie won that one. It's Keith Gillespie. Babb away. And now Staunton again. Kelly wants it up the line. And there you are. Delivered onto his toe. Townsend, Quinn, Keane in the middle. McDonald with a challenge. Patterson away. Dowie. Magilton. Dowie. Magilton. And Patterson. Belfast lad, Crystal Palace first team. On by Staunton, and Townsend has found some space. Hill, the covering player. Townsend's cross. Roy Keane. Gary Kelly skipping past Hughes. Nice play by the fullback. Keane. Kelly again, a bit more room this time. And just got his angles wrong with Andy Townsend. It's Steve Morrow. Magilton. Taggart. Hughes. Good challenge by Kelly. Releases Keane. Through the gap for David Kelly. And in goes Quinn. And Darren Patterson did a very good covering job there. He got his body in the way. It was all perfect until the Northern Ireland defender intervened.
First class play there from David Kelly, who's had a very good first half. Great run, good cross. Ooh, unlucky Niall Quinn. Unlucky. That was good play, and that's the sort of play that will get us goals if we've got the patience for it.
Worthington. It's McGrath. Hughes. Keane got the toe in. Throw to Northern Ireland. It's Morrow. And that's gone for the goal kick.
As we approach half-time now, I'm trying to think of any chance that Northern Ireland have had there, and they've had one free kick on the edge of the box, a couple of crosses. Other than that, they've offered no threat to the goal at all. I can't remember Kelly having to deal with anything at all of importance. So, as I say, if we keep going here, we've still got to be patient, but it'll come for us.
Taggart penalised for the foul on Niall Quinn. Some more fussiness on the part of the referee. He's insisting that free kick is taken further back. There was the incident where McDonald committed a foul on the left. It was inside the Republic of Ireland half. The free kick was taken from inside the Northern Ireland half. So it's not helping the game, the performance of the referee, in my view. And so far, Northern Ireland are getting what they came for, which is parity. Magilton. Staunton is with him. Another free kick. My shirt was pulled rough, and I commit the foul. No. Well, Magilton was holding him off with his arm. On another day, a challenge like that would not be penalised. Into stoppage time at the end of the half, of which there was virtually none. Mario van der Ende blows the whistle. It's a long time since the first half has been scoreless in a competitive tie at Lansdowne Road, but that's the way it is. A disappointing afternoon, but then the stakes are high, and half-time in Lansdowne Road, despite the best efforts of David Kelly, it's Republic of Ireland 0, Northern Ireland 0. It still is March. Dungannon Swifts, part of the small Northern Ireland contingent who are here. Their fans holding the Tyrone flag proudly aloft. We're all set for the second half of this European Championship qualifier. And Northern Ireland kick off playing from left to right in the white. Roy Keane immediately. Knocked forward by Worthington. That's McGrath. And then again goes Paul McGrath. It's gone straight to Colin Hill. Dowie. Back for McDonald. Struck forward towards Gillespie, but it was Denis Irwin who was there. Now it's Staunton. Try to pick out Townsend. It's the other skipper who gets it. Staunton then intercepting, but now Gillespie. Brought down by Irwin. First free kick of the second half. Taken quickly by Magilton. And goes Gillespie. It's Babb. And saved by Kelly. McDonald. Now it's Staunton. Impeded by Darren Patterson. Public's first free kick of the second half. McGrath makes his way forward as ever. Dowie goes back to do the marking job. It's left for Denis Irwin. A little bit of a breeze behind this free kick as it's curled in. It's there, Niall Quinn! 90 seconds of the second half gone, and Niall Quinn strikes his 13th international goal. Denis Irwin's free kick.
That's the perfect opening to the second half there. Just what we needed. Great free kick from Denis Irwin. You'll see he's inside the 6-yard box when Niall Quinn frees himself, knocks an easy chance into the back of the net. It'll be interesting to see now if Northern Ireland can come out and play, because their plans have been set, they've been laid out for a 0-all. That's now been broken, and I think this will give us the opportunity, certainly Andy Townsend, to push forward and to start playing in their half. It'll be interesting if to see that they start making substitutes and put somebody up alongside Iain Dowie. I must admit to being very, very sorry for Iain Dowie. He's up there, he's been asked to chase between 4 defenders. He's done it very willingly, but he hasn't even had a look at goal.
Well, here it is again. Quinn with 2 defenders. They lost Kelly and Quinn. One of them was Iain Dowie, who had gone back specifically to counteract that. Paul McGrath, meanwhile, as you've seen, is in need of a little bit of running repair. A very bad goal from a Northern Ireland point of view. It damaged the net. So a little bit of a hold-up here. McGrath's okay, but the net isn't. Niall Quinn's 13th. And after his long layoff, Niall Quinn, he scored twice in the game against Liechtenstein. Look at the two defenders. He got right in between them. Gave Fettis no chance.
Both defenders caught looking at the ball instead of taking up the player.
Kelly. Well, I don't know quite what happened when that goal was scored, but that's the net result, if you'll pardon the pun. On from Quinn. And he's conceded his 10th international goal in 6 matches. Staunton. Gillespie tidying up, McDonald away. And if Northern Ireland are to retrieve this, they're going to have to do something they've never done before, and that's score a goal in Dublin. You wonder, given the shape of their side and the intent, as Ray was saying, if they have the ability to turn themselves into an attacking force that has the wherewithal to score a goal. Kelly was fouled by Patterson. Here's the free kick from Irwin. Up went Kelly. Patterson taking no chances. First corner of the half. Just to repeat the point about the breeze, the little bit of breeze that is blowing at Lansdowne is blowing into the Northern Ireland goal. Denis Irwin can curl him in with that right foot. The free kick worked to good effect. Staunton's gone short and he wants to take it short. Give himself a little bit of an angle. Quinn's in there. Irwin's going to hit it, the big one first time. Towards Keane at the back. Taggart, McDonald. They don't look very composed now, do they? Gary Kelly. Babb. Babb, a rare error. Under pressure from Morrow. It's Keith Gillespie, but there's nobody up with him. Support is now arriving. The free kick's been awarded against the Northern Ireland man.
I think that illustrates perfectly the lack of forward players that Northern Ireland have. Gillespie there, he was on his own. He was really going nowhere, running out of play. He ended up fouling Phil Babb there.
Won by Kelly. Here's Quinn. Townsend arriving and brought down by McDonald. Well, Andy Townsend did come through in a bursting, surging run. McDonald going for the ball, caught him.
That's exactly what we're looking for from Andy Townsend, to get up close to those two front players and pick up the pieces from them. He's a very, very dangerous player when he makes those runs, and is quite capable of finishing anything that may break for him.
Townsend not in need of any assistance. That's the view from behind Alan Fettis' goal. Staunton, and there's Irwin or Sheridan. Who's it to be? It's Denis Irwin. Deflected, just wide. Good effort. Irwin whacking one, and it came off central point of the wall. Now here's the corner, has come to Keane. Patterson marking him. Keane made the angle, side net. Well, this is Denis Irwin's free kick coming up again. Just watch the wall as the ball curls over. It was Stevie Morrow's head that just it wide.
That ball could just as easily have sat in the bottom right-hand corner of the net there. I think we look particularly dangerous from free kicks. We've got very good strikers of the ball in our team.
Yes, Denis Irwin's only international goal was from a free kick against the United States. Very similar position. Here's Sheridan, Quinn, Staunton. Sheridan's on the run. Lovely ball, Steve Staunton. Men in the middle, and well played Sheridan, deceiving Morrow. Roll back towards Staunton. It's come to Denis Irwin again. Back again for Staunton. Townsend, and back again for Irwin. It's towards Niall Quinn, and he got there. And Fettis saves.
Superb that ball there from Denis Irwin. He looked up, picked out Niall Quinn, put it just in front of him, and there aren't many centre halves can cope with Niall Quinn when he's coming onto a ball like that.
It's Irwin. And McDonald clearing his lines. Irwin. It's Townsend. Morrow with the interception. Dowie, Magilton. Morrow's continued the run, but Denis Irwin has the pace to solve that problem. It's Quinn winning it in the air again, and he was being fouled by Gerry Taggart. Another free kick in a good position. Staunton with it.
This was an excellent strike from Steve Staunton. He hit the ball very clean. A couple of foot over the top of the bar, but beautiful strike. What he's capable of. Again, I made reference earlier on. I haven't been overall impressed with Steve Staunton compared to how he can play.
Free kick again against Northern Ireland. Dowie's foul on Townsend. Good decision by the referee. Babb taking the free kick. Denis Irwin. Again towards Quinn. One in the air by Taggart. Up goes Townsend. It's Gillespie. Sheridan to win it back. Townsend again. And Staunton against Patterson. Steve Staunton penalised. Well, 50-50 I'd have thought.
I don't think there's any intent there, but Mr. Fussy has done it yet again. I think Bryan Hamilton down there now is becoming a little bit frustrated himself because he surely can't see any way in which they're going to attack us and threaten our goal.
That's a foul by McGrath. Alan McDonald moved forward. Free kick taken by Magilton. Looking for Taggart at the back. And Kelly takes it off the head of Dowie. He's done well. Anything he's had to do, which is precious little.
That was a very good take with Paul McGrath between him and the ball and the opposing forward. He has done well. He looks a good, very confident goalkeeper.
The clearance has gone straight to Gillespie, who sent it straight back to Alan Kelly. Won by Taggart, missed by Townsend. Here's Gillespie. Dowie, Magilton, Morrow outside him. Hughes is up there too, and Morrow over Gary Kelly's challenge, and that's deemed to be a foul. And Morrow measuring his length on the turf. Kelly came through just after the ball had gone. The free kick has been awarded. Worthington is there, and Michael Hughes 2, Dowie, Taggart, McDonald. They're all in the box. Worthington stepping over it. Hughes, the wall did its job. Here's Worthington. Oh, poor effort to cross that. And Sheridan able to clear. It's gone out now. Hughes against Gerry Kelly. And the ball first out. Goal kick. Good defending by Gerry Kelly. Frustration for Michael Hughes. Lovely day at Lansdowne, and certainly the vast majority of those in here now are well satisfied with the way things have gone, now that that goal has been scored by Niall Quinn. Babb. Now McGrath. Ball over the top for Quinn to go after, and he's made it there first. But he acknowledges that that wasn't what he intended to do.
That was an absolutely superb ball from Paul McGrath. Covered full 50 yards and dropped, what, 2 foot in front of him? Incredible pass from centre half.
The worse for that bang in the head. Hasn't affected his judgment, that's for sure. There's Phil Babb. Ken aimed at Quinn. Morrow. Now Townsend. Keane. A rare slack one from Gerry Kelly. Dowie, Morrow. Dowie again. And Hughes. And the cross made difficult by the presence of Gerry Kelly and Roy Keane. Worthington to take it. And again, an opportunity goes a-begging. Quinn couldn't control it. Worthington getting it back to Fettis. Well, after the goal, the game has resumed its scrappy pattern. But at least we have it 1 goal, and the goal gives the Republic of Ireland the cushion. McDonald, and now it's Kelly. Patterson back defending. Miscalculation of the angle by Andy Townsend. Throw to Northern Ireland. Darren Patterson. Kelly. Nice turn. In comes Townsend. Townsend brought down. And the referee says no. Colin Hill with the outstretched leg. But the game goes on. It's Niall Quinn. Now Keane. Releasing Kelly. Kelly's cross put behind by Hill. Now we'll have another look at that, which for me, on first look, was definitely a penalty.
I don't think there's any doubt of it there. Andy's got the yard, he's nicked the ball past him, he's taken down.
No question.
It's the first time the referee hasn't given a decision in the whole game.
Well, there was a similar incident when Morrow fell over and he gave it at the other end, but that was outside the box. Here's Staunton with the corner. Dowie's put it behind for another one.
I must say, I'm amazed that the referee couldn't say that as a penalty kick.
Staunton with the corner again. In goes Babb. Well taken by Fettis. He took that very well under pressure. It's from behind the goal. Just watch the keeper come out here as Babb was coming in. Good firm catch. Well done. But it is an astonishing performance by the referee, I'd have to say. A World Cup referee. And he really hasn't helped the flow of this game. It's cleared by Kelly. Gary, that is. No doubt in years to come, they'll be asking for identification on the table quizzes of the 3 Kellys who all played for Ireland on the one day. None of them were related. McDonald. And goes Dowie. Magilton, now Morrow. Magilton again. Cleared by McGrath. What a game he's had. So dependable, so secure. So if Northern Ireland had him, it's doubtful that Niall Quinn would have scored that goal. There he is, always just there, picking up the pieces. Staunton, Quinn, Kelly was offside. And Jim Magilton very nearly had the opportunity, but he wanted just too many touches. And the chance was gone. Dowie was involved in setting it up. That's poked through by Gillespie. Morrow was in chase. Alan Kelly saved. Quinn beaten to it by Taggart, but that's just a clearance. There's nobody there for Northern Ireland. It's a throw to the Republic, and you can see the frustration in Gerry Taggart's face. It's all hands to the pump at the back, and then they knock it forward and there's nobody there. That, of course, is an indication of the quality of the Republic of Ireland's performance, that they've really pushed Northern Ireland back so much. That was a lovely ball by Kenny to Staunton. Now it's Irwin, in goes Quinn, but again the safe hands of Alan Fettis make the save. Dowie holding off Townsend. Patterson. And there once again, nobody in place to take advantage. Denis Irwin's been penalised for a foot up on Iain Dowie. Judge for yourself. I think it might have been a free kick, all right. Magilton has taken the free kick. And it was pushing. Gerry Taggart penalised. Free kick, Republic of Ireland. Goes Kelly, and the keeper's out of his goal, but he took it in his chest. Back again from McGrath. That's Patterson. Babb against Dowie. Oh, of course, blow the whistle. This was when the long ball went through and the keeper had to leave his area, but he was wise. He did well, Alan Fettis, actually. To be fair to him, he has played okay. 24 years of age. Paul McGrath dripping blood. Here's the free kick in towards Taggart. McGrath won it. Bloodied head or not. Gillespie easily dispossessed by Staunton. Throw to Northern Ireland. And the referee is also failing in his duty to have Paul McGrath attended to. It's a FIFA regulation that any player bleeding must leave the field to be attended to. Watch McGrath get that away. Quite brilliant. It's not to say we don't want Paul McGrath on the pitch, but if he's been so fussy about the letter of the law in every other respect, he ought to have McGrath seen to. Here's Magilton. McDonald, cleared by Keane. And now Roy Keane once again.
I think at this stage here, our midfield have lost the battle in there. The last 10 minutes, we've gone dead in the middle of the park, and it's up to them to get the ball going forward. We have tended to go.
Here's Townsend. David Kelly committing a foul.
We're tending to get there in one hit, mainly from the boot of Alan Kelly in goal. When we've spread it round, we've pulled their defenders all over the place, and they're finding it very difficult to contain us. So I'd like to see Andy Townsend just play further forward. John Sheridan try and get himself more into the game on a passer level. We're one in front. We've got the game won. Now let's go and push our advantage home.
There's McGrath again. Irwin dispossessing Gillespie. Townsend fouled by Gillespie. The players of both sides are being very, very frustrated by this referee. He got the ball too.
This referee, he frightens me because he's likely to give something that could be of great consequence. Hopefully it'll be to us, but he does worry me because this guy could give a penalty against us quite easily.
That's Denis Irwin. Lovely ball. Roy Keane. Worthington with him. Worthington with the challenge. Throw to the Republic of Ireland. And here's the throw from Gerry Kelly. Aim for Quinn. Off Hill's head. Clearance affected by Gillespie. Babb, the winner there. Struck forward for Quinn. Quinn for Keane. Just wouldn't come down for them. Goal kick.
That's the second time that Paul McGrath hit a superb ball. Just dropped it over Taggart's head. Unfortunately, the layoff was behind Roy Keane, and there wasn't a lot Roy Keane could do on that.
Morrow winning. Then it's Irwin. The spin of the ball just carrying it out. And the throw in from Darren Patterson. Up by Babb. Magilton. Patterson again. And McGrath once more to the rescue. Keane and Gerry Kelly. Played forward for Kelly. David to chase. Taggart with him. Gerry Taggart getting it away at the expense of a throw.
Again, an example of David Kelly's running. He covered 40 yards there to get in and make it to that ball from Gerry Kelly.
Here's Gerry Kelly again. It's Keane this time against Worthington. Ball's out for a throw to the Republic. Gerry Kelly once more to take. Quinn with both Hill and McDonald in attendance. Look at that, only Iain Dowie up. Northern Ireland simply haven't varied their tactics to try and get back in this game. It's now Gillespie against Babb. There's only Dowie in the middle. Now men start to arrive. Gillespie with his cross. Dowie! Oh, he's done it! And Iain Dowie scores Northern Ireland's first goal in Dublin, and Alan Kelly concedes his first international goal. Well, from a breakout that appeared nothing was on, suddenly Dowie was free, and the centre of the Republic of Ireland defence was marked absent. Babb had tracked Gillespie. His was the cross, and dreadful marking.
Unfortunately, that error started at the very start when it was Denis Irwin who allowed Gillespie to nick the ball off him and give him that rub at Babb, the run at Phil Babb. From there, it was a super cross, but look at the marking in the middle. Either of those players could have had a free header. Now we're back on track. We've got to get it all back again.
Well, the point was well made by Ray that the midfield had lost it. The concentration appeared to have gone. And now Northern Ireland have got a goal back. You have to say it's a goal that they don't really deserve in the balance of play. So a substitution being made. Jason McAteer is going on and David Kelly is being brought off. And I really cannot for the life of me understand that at all.
I'm absolutely shocked at that substitution. McAteer is going over to the right-hand side. Roy Coyle is coming, it looks as though into the middle, and we're going to go with a 5-man midfield. And
well, that smacks of desperation, really, doesn't it? And there's Quinn, who's clearly going to be the sole target man now. Well, this is Gillespie's run. Babb out of the middle to mark him, and nobody picking up Iain Dowie in the middle. A dreadful goal to give away. McGrath erred on that rare occasion, and it's proven very costly. At the end of all that, a goal kick results.
I think Niall Quinn, again, who's the lone target man up there, he's had to run 30 or 40 yards, and that doesn't help Niall Quinn. He's not a great runner off the ball, and that's why I think himself and David Kelly dovetailed very well together.
It really is hard to fathom the reason why you take off a second attacker and put on a wide man. It certainly can't be attributable to David Kelly, that goal. Dowie, Staunton, and there's only one man up, and that's well, you make your bed, you lie in it, but if you've only got one man up, you've got to be very accurate. It'll be interesting to hear the reason for that substitution. No doubt the question will be asked. And a game in which the Republic of Ireland were in complete command, in which Northern Ireland were massing a sizable rearguard action to keep him at bay, is suddenly turned on its head, and with a quarter of an hour to go, because there will be some stoppage time, there's now a job of defending to do. And perhaps that's the reason for the substitution, to ensure that the 1 point is maintained, but that's always a difficult tightrope to walk, protecting a point when there were 3 there for the taking. Sheridan cut out by McDonald. Dowie's offside.
The whole of the second half has bypassed John Sheridan. He's really had no contribution to make to the game. I was amazed. I thought it must be John Sheridan who would be coming off the field there and maybe throwing Tony Cascarino on.
Well, it seemed when Alan Fettis conceded his 10th international goal at the start of the second half that Northern Ireland would not possess the wherewithal to get back. They didn't play as if they could, but then one break, one dizzying run by Keith Gillespie, and a header from Iain Dowie, and suddenly a shock is on the cards. Taggart, Patterson. Offside against Dowie again. Babb, won by Patterson. Now Townsend and Staunton letting the ball do the work. Well played, Stephen Staunton beating Patterson. There's the cross towards Quinn. It was there for the taking, and he's injured himself in the process.
That was a bad miss by Niall Quinn.
Wonderful play.
Deliver the perfect cross, perfect height, just a bad header, Niall. Unfortunately, but that was a bad miss.
Well, he scored the 1 goal, and that should have been number 2. Babb.
Just a little bit of housekeeping announcements. First of all, to our stewards, can we please ask you now to take up your hand?
Brian Hamilton out of the bench and issuing the instructions that says, well pleased that they got back into this game. Patterson with the throw, on by Dowie, and that again is a typical Northern Ireland situation, nobody there. A goal kick.
I find it amazing that the game basically isn't being played in the middle of the park, and yet if you look across, it's our 5 against their 5.
Route 1. Worthington's head. McGrath to send it back. Taggart to send it back the other way. Then Keane. Irwin. Kelly rather, and couldn't find Jason McAteer with the pass.
When that ball broke down there to Roy Keane, I think there were about 5 Irish shirts within about 10-12 yards of him, and that's what's happening. We're getting too many players too close to the ball. We've got no passing options.
Northern Ireland throw. And you just get the impression it's all drifting away. This is not going to go down as one of the great performances by the Republic of Ireland. And here's Hughes around Kelly. Hughes cross Irwin's head. It's come out to Magilton. Knocked wide for Gillespie. Facing Staunton, back again for Magilton. Hung up towards Dowie. Morrow's in there. And Hughes too. And Hill. And it's off Sheridan. And it's a corner. It's Northern Ireland's first corner of the second half. Tells you a tale about where they've spent most of the half. And all the green shirts are back, bar Jason McAteer. And Jim Magilton will take this corner. Kelly lost his footing, and I think he lost it because Patterson maybe gave him a little nudge. A free kick has been awarded anyway. Well, now Tony Cascarino is going to make his entry, taking off Niall Quinn. He's in for his 53rd cap. Quinn had that tummy bug, maybe not feeling the best, and maybe that header that he missed was an indication of that. Irwin, and the free kick has been awarded.
Well, we've got Tony Cascarino on the pitch, but unfortunately he's gone up into Niall Quinn's position as a lone front player. Again, I can't express my amazement at the tactics being used at the present moment. There's just a complete flood of players in the middle of the park. Yet when we got our goal, we had the game won. That's when we should be looking to play.
Babb taking the free kick. Cascarino there to win it. Up goes McGrath. It's won by Patterson. Now it's Staunton. And that'll be a goal kick. Well, they did everything right in the first half. They were patient, they probed, they played. They got the goal just after half-time, the perfect time to consolidate, and instead they seem to lose concentration. And on a rare foray on the Northern Ireland part, that lapse in concentration showed at its most evident when Iain Dowie was able to rise unchallenged and head the equaliser. Irwin in, fouled by Gillespie. And now there's precious little time to win those 2 extra points from a situation in which they should have been assured. That's far too long by Babb.
A lot of heads have dropped in the Irish team at the present moment, and I think it's time that the senior players, such as Andy Townsend, now rolled up their sleeves and let's go and take those extra 2 points. It's still there for us if we go forward.
Dowie, Gillespie, Townsend fell across him, and a free kick's been awarded. I don't think that was a foul at all. Gillespie missed the ball, Townsend fell across him. There's the free kick from Magilton, and Kelly has lost it, and McDonald's there, and it's over the bar. It just seems that everything that can possibly go wrong is now going wrong. And in the circumstances, 1 point out of this might be well earned.
Allen didn't even get close to catching that one, and he committed himself, so therefore it had to be his ball.
Cascarino, McGrath, Keane, and Irwin. Staunton through the legs of Patterson, who fouled him. And the challenge you'd see every day of the week in England and wouldn't be whistled. And now Cascarino's on the edge of the box. Patterson gone across to offer aerial resistance. Irwin to curl it in, too close to Fettis. Meat and drink to the goalkeeper. Dowie got the header on, then it's Gillespie, and now McGrath. Irwin forward, Cascarino against McDonald, who won it. McDonald bravely in, and Sheridan, Townsend. Gary Kelly towards Cascarino, he got up there well. Sheridan's in, down, no penalty, corner kick. Now, here goes Sheridan, out comes the keeper, and Gerry Taggart, the little push it appeared.
I was looking at the referee there, and to be honest, George, he didn't know what to give from where he was.
John Sheridan having his name taken for protesting. And it's a corner. Staunton will take it. Taggart's head. Townsend there to get the throw. For McAteer. And that's indicative of the way things have been for the Republic of Ireland this last little while. But it's broken again for Jason McAteer. Only Cascarino in there. Fettis with the fists. Irwin. Staunton. His cross, Townsend going in, headed away by Hill. Now Keane. Babb. And another dreadful ball by Phil Babb. Well, when I tell you the man of the match has just been announced, the votes taken from the journalists in the press box covering this match, you'll gather that the observers in this box weren't consulted. The man of the match has gone to Stephen Staunton.
No, I'm a great fan of Steve Staunton's. I think he's been an excellent player for Ireland, but this has certainly been far from one of his better internationals. His use of the ball hasn't been good. He's looked quite lethargic, and whilst he hasn't had a particularly bad game, he would be far, far removed from man of the match. I think if I was given a man of the match right now, I would have to give it to Iain Dowie, not just for his goal, but for overall putting up there. He's fought Paul McGrath, who's been a giant in the Irish defence, and David Kelly, who for some reason is now off the pitch. He was also looking particularly good. An amazing day, to say the least.
You said it, Ray. You certainly said it. Andy Townsend still in trouble. This is all high drama, but not too much culture. Colin Hill and Andy Townsend clashing heads. I have to say, also that in the spirit of this game, as Hill is checking to see on the welfare of Townsend, these two sets of players have played it in the best of spirit. It hasn't been a particularly edifying spectacle, but there has been absolutely no niggle at all. That was accidental, and I'd have to commend all of those who took part, the 22 plus the subs, that this has been an advert for what's best about the way the game of association football can be played. Out off Patterson. Staunton winning. This is Taggart inviting Fettis out. Oh, it's in went Jason McAteer, and the ball is rolled for a corner. And McAteer is injured.
Jason McAteer did very well there. There was a lot of indecision in the Northern Ireland defence, and he was sharp enough to go and knock the ball free, which might have made a chance for Tony Cascarino. He carried it through. Yeah, he got the ball. If Cass had been a little bit sharper there, it was on his favourite left foot, and an open goal sitting in front of him.
Taggart, who saved today. McAteer now on his feet. He'll have to stay on because both the substitutes have been used up. And this corner, the 10th in the game, taken by Irwin. Oh, and Cascarino just missed it. Goal kick. Republic of Ireland's 10th corner taken in by Irwin. We're in stoppage time. There should be a couple of minutes of it.
Superb corner here. A good touch from Andy Townsend. Just a little nick. Oh, Cass unlucky.
Well, the clock tells you we're into stoppage time. There's a hold-up. Treatment to Paul McGrath's cut head, treatment to Jason McAteer, treatment to the Northern Ireland net. So we might have a couple of minutes still to play. Here's Dowie holding off Babb. Phil Babb having a nightmare. And the free kick to Northern Ireland. There'll be no particular rush to get on with this. A point out of this game do them very nicely. Looking for Taggart. It's McAteer. And one last charge. Big ball from Alan Kelly. Staunton against Patterson. And Patterson will let it run for the throw. The referee telling him to hurry it up. On a day when he hasn't had a great match, the Republic of Ireland's second half has been on a bit of a par with that, subsequent to the goal.
Just look at the number of bodies in there, George. All collected, all around that area. There is no movement whatsoever. It's just the ball is just being grafted for. No width, no space, and obviously no chances.
We've descended into the level of the kind of thing you might see in a park on a Sunday morning. With no disrespect to those who toil there week in, week out. Colin Hill's header. Sheridan. It's McAteer up. Onto it comes Keane. And knocked away by Jim Magilton. An important interception that was. Maybe the Republic of Ireland's last chance. Similar situation led to the goal. Cascarino's in there. McGrath to Irwin's corner. Cascarino up, but so too was Gerry Taggart. And just as the last time, it's gone for a throw.
I think if Brian Hamilton feels vindicated by this result, I'd be amazed at such a negative performance, and yet it looks as though they're going to get their point.
Here's Sheridan. Staunton leaving it. Now it's Staunton to curl it in with the left foot. Up goes Cascarino. It's off the head of Taggart again. Corner. Aerial bombardment, seeking the winning goal. Eighth corner of the second half, not a good one, cleared by Iain Dowie, only as far as Gary Kelly. Offside. Cascarino was too far forward. And they really are in the desperation game now. The offside wasn't given, there was no need to. But this was a game that could, indeed should have been won, and was lost. The 2 points, at any rate, were lost through a deteriorating performance through the second half, and we shouldn't be seeing such a desperate attempt to snatch a winner as we are now if the performance had been of a consistent quality throughout the second half. Babb, then Keane. Now Staunton. Rebounding from Magilton. Iain Dowie. Back to Patterson to clear the lines. 4 minutes of added time. We did say there was plenty of it to be played. It's a lengthy stoppage for the injury to Paul McGrath earlier on and fixing the net. Dowie. Gillespie. Dowie again. And back goes Denis Irwin. And that would appear to be the end of it. And such a lack of drama about the finish, summing up what happened throughout the preceding 90 minutes. The first Northern Ireland visit to Lansdowne Road in 1978 ended in a scoreless draw, and the latest has ended in a draw as well. And a desperately disappointing second half showing after the Republic had gone ahead through Niall Quinn after 90 seconds of the second half. And Iain Dowie's fourth international goal, Northern Ireland's first in Dublin, the first international goal that Alan Kelly has conceded, leaving it in a most unsatisfactory fashion. Yes, Northern Ireland came and got 1-1.
They certainly did, and I can see Brian Hamilton down there absolutely delighted with himself. He's shaking everybody's hand. I think if I went down there, he'd shake my hand. He does realise that he's got out of jail. Look, if you can go in on him there, you can see Brian Hamilton, and I'm just amazed that they've been allowed to come here and take 2 points from us, and that's what they've done. I thought the tactics in the second half and the attempt we made to try and right the wrong was very, very poor.
Well, it was a poor old game, scratchy old game from start to finish. It could have been won, it wasn't won. It's 2 points lost, but by no means the end of the qualification road. But let's just hope that come the autumn and the beginnings of the winter that we don't look back on this day and the 2 points that got away and say they were the ones that might have made the difference. Portugal are here exactly 4 weeks from today, and we don't really want to see the team dropping any more home points. 1-1 the final score. There's the goal that cost the Republic of Ireland 2 points. McGrath, Babb caught out. Here's Irwin just waiting, and Gillespie nipping in. Now at this point there should have been no concession of anything. He was driven wide, there was only Dowie in the middle, but Babb let him go. The cross was perfect, and who was marking? And that was 1-1.
It's got a 7 o'clock kickoff.
It's a dreadful goal to give away.
I don't think Denis Irwin helped out Phil Babb. Denis had actually got caught. He was waiting on the ball to come to him. Gillespie nicked it off him, took him up the line, and then Denis just sat in behind Phil Babb rather than being positive. At that stage, they got 2 players forward, either of whom could have scored with the header.
And this is what should have made it all so straightforward. Denis Irwin's free kick, Northern Ireland's marking equally bad. This only after 90 seconds of the second half, and Niall Quinn in for his 13th international goal. That should have set up a victory, being honest.
Apart from that goal, the huge bonus was the time that came just into the second half. The second half only a few minutes old. Then the game was there for us to spread the play, to make them chase after it and go from there, but we failed to do it.